say we're gonna leave, but then I realized that I haven't given you the room tour. Do you guys want to see what a last minute $29 room looks like here in South Korea? Got a TV. This is a chair. This here is the bed. And it was quite literally just big enough a taller man may have suffered. And my very own deluxe room view. You gotta love a room with a view. Not exactly the best weather for my last day in Seoul, but I've only got a couple hours to my flight, so I'm gonna go meet up with Charla, and then we gotta catch a flight. Is there any more obnoxious sound on a quiet morning of a back street than the rollers of a suitcase? Mission number 1 accomplished. I found Charla. Wow. I can't believe 7-Eleven is closed. It's only like, what, 8:30 in the morning? Honk.
It's been like 5 since you started filming.
But he's not in Myeongdong.
He's not.
It's first thing in the morning and we're searching for a cafe. And what did you just ask me if I wanted?
Cake.
I don't think I'm gonna be going with 8 a.m. cake.
Really?
Just the coffee should be fun. Why are you surprised that I don't want cake at 8 a.m.?
You're only here for a couple more hours. Got the cake down recommended.
I am flabbergasted.
This is a weekday. Do you think people would be here having coffee? But no.
How is it so empty? Look, Tokyo being Tokyo, like you wouldn't even be able to get a seat. I just cannot believe it. There's nobody. No one. We're the only people in here. Yay and yay. This entire trip has been filled with so many like new experiences. But one thing that I completely forgot about, this is my first time being in a country where I cannot speak the language. Thank goodness for it being 2018 and the ability to pull up pictures on my smartphone or use like here. We wanted to ask if they had soy latte, so I just talked it into Google Translate and probably wasn't perfect, but it worked.
It worked. You understood. Like, is this it's not an English muffin.
No, but whatever it is just spectacular. I think this pretty much brings my trip to an end.
Literally feels like you were here for one night. Well,
Yeah.
it basically was just one night, but
It was for me because I only slept for one night.
you need to come for longer next time.
Absolutely.
There's so much more to show you. So you were saying how you felt like you could do all you wanted to do in Korea in like a couple days and that would be enough. Do you feel like there's more for you to see now?
We've been in what, 2 areas?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I grossly misestimated Korea. I will say that.
I want to
Lesson learned.
take you to more traditional things next time because you didn't see the palace, you didn't
Yeah.
see any temples or anything, so I think that would be cool.
There's so much more to explore.
I'm so glad to hear that.
And we're here, back at the airport. So without even thinking, this genius right here tossed the drone, which he brought but never used, into his checked luggage because I was planning on carrying on, but that was like, oh, you know, I'll just check it. So now I've got to try and get the drone back because you cannot put batteries that large in checked luggage. That kid is my hero. I've done so many live streams during this trip and I've been enjoying it, so I hope that you guys have too. But now I'm going to grab a coffee and wait for the people to show up at the gate so that I can see if I'm gonna be able to get those batteries back or if I've just lost the batteries and the drone. One thing I will say though is that Dunkin' Donuts makes some seriously hot coffee. I may or may not have burned my mouth. There's my bag. So far so good, my bag is there. Now hopefully the batteries haven't already been taken away. Fingers crossed. Are your fingers crossed? So this thing just broke right off of my coffee. And that's what happened. Falling apart today. Woo, you guys are definitely seeing the worst. Got the bag, gonna be able to change out the batteries. This is a success story in and of itself. So the best part of this is that as I'm doing this, these gentlemen here behind me are talking about a similar experience. They left a whole bunch of mobile batteries in their suitcase and lost them all. I feel very, very fortunate today, especially after hearing that story.
出してこっち入れたら OK。
OK でした、OK でした。はい。頑張ってください。We actually ended up talking. He was really nice. He told me a previous experience where he had done the exact same thing, and he said this time they called him to the gate, so he thinks he might not lose them this time. But he was like, how do I keep forgetting this? So I'm glad it's not just me. I'm making excuses. It's still a very amateur mistake and it shouldn't have happened. One of the things that might happen to you when you arrive to the airport, and I'm surprised it's never happened to me before, but someone once asked in the comments, hey, have you ever been on this program? I haven't yet, but today, these lovely people from Nippon have come up to talk to me, and we got to talking about shamisen and all that, so no guarantee. Okay guys, I'm gonna get back to this and let's do this. Alright, so super quick update because I've been off the plane for a while, but it has been so eventful. So first of all, I got my bag. Second of all, as I was walking through customs, one of the Yoshida brothers called me and was like, hey, we've got this event at a festival, a big festival called Mitama Matsuri, and there might be a group of people playing shamisen there. Would you like to join? So that's really cool. And then not seconds after that phone call did those guys come up to talk to me. Now for those of you who don't know, there's this program that translates into what have you come to Japan to do. They approach people at the airport and then they kind of ask them what they're doing in Japan and if they're interesting enough or if the schedules and everything line up. They follow them for a while and kind of get their life on camera and put it on TV. They'll also have to get the approval of the Yoshida brothers, the production company and everything like that. So the chance of me actually being on the program is not that big, but there's also something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. Just give me a second. So now for those talking points. So while I was in Korea, one of the questions that came up a couple times is, so Norm, are you gonna move to Korea? And I wanna put this out there because the moment the plane came in through the clouds, I noticed something. What I noticed is, Japan is beautiful. I love it here. There's a reason that I have chosen to build a life in this country, and as much as I did enjoy Korea, and I did, I had a great time there, and Korea in its own way is beautiful too, but Japan really, really appealed to me. I just really like it here. So I hope that answers that question. I hope it also gives a little insight into how I felt about this Korea trip, because it was great. And I'm so happy. I'm just so happy that I got everything back. Didn't lose anything. Got it, bag came out, we were good. So that, ladies and gentlemen, was the Korea trip. My first time in a country that wasn't Canada, the US, or Japan. It was spectacular. If this is the first video you're watching, I'll link something up here. Check it out, and you know I will see you guys again real soon.